Hi, I'm Ngozi Okure. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, you're welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment for me below saying I subscribed, and I'll be so glad to reach out to you. Today, we will be discussing the consumer mindset part 2. In our first discussion on the consumer mindset, we said that a person that has a consumer mindset has the undesirable ability or undesirable quality of spending virtually everything they earn on consumer items. Okay, today we'll be looking at another form of consumption. We'll be looking at the consumption of intangible internet-based resources instead of tangible products that can be handled, clothes and shoes and food. We are looking at another form of consumption, the consumption of intangible internet-based resources, and how this affects our ability to create wealth. Of course, you know that in this channel, we are focused on learning how we can create wealth to bless our world and to be a blessing unto our people. So how does the consumption of internet-based products affect our productivity? How does it affect our ability to create wealth? Now, before we discuss that in details, let's look at time. Time is the most important resource we have been given as human beings. Time is a resource we use to convert, okay? Time is a convertible resource. It's the resource we convert in obtaining our goods and services. I'll give you an example. Now, a tailor will convert his time in making shirts that he will sell to create wealth, okay? Shirts that he will sell to get money. A baker will convert his time into baking snacks, into baking cake, or into baking bread that he will sell and get money. An author will convert his time into writing books that he will sell to get money. So you see that time is the most important resource that God has given to us, and we say that time is a convertible resource. Now, another thing we need to know about time is that time is limited. We have only 24 hours in a day. Now, a man who wants to create wealth will know how to manage and maximize his time. He should be able to know how to produce the greatest number of goods or services from the limited time that he has. So a man who wants to create wealth must maximize the use of his time. Now, the unfortunate thing is that we live in a time and age when so many people are so distracted with the internet. So many people are so addicted to the internet that they do not have enough time even for the maximum production of their goods and services for them to create wealth. It was Munia Khan that said that smartphone is definitely smarter than us to be able to keep us addicted to it, okay? This man said that smartphones are definitely smarter than humans to get them addicted onto it. But the thing is that it's not only smartphones, okay? Technology in general. We have the laptops, we have television, we have video games, we have the smartphones. Most of these things are looking for people that they can steal their results. So many people are addicted to technology. And the beautiful thing is that technology is beautiful. Technology was invented for the use. It was produced for the creativity of man, for the productivity of man. But the unfortunate thing is that so many people have allowed technology that should be their servants to become their master. I had someone say to own technology is okay. It is okay to own technology, but where it becomes a problem is when technology owns a man, and that is the unfortunate state of so many people in the world today. So many people have yielded their results even to technology because they are addicted. The 24 hours in the day, most of the times, many people are addicted into scrolling through the phone, scrolling through social media, and at the end of the day, the work that they are supposed to do to be able to produce goods and services which they can exchange for money is no longer there. One of the most important laws of money is that money flows in the direction of people who have goods or services to give in exchange for it. Money flows to people who have goods or services to give in exchange for it. But unfortunately, so many people are so busy with scrolling through their phones, with watching series in television, or with video games, that they don't have enough time to be able to produce things, enough goods or services that can put wealth into their hands. Next, let's see. A man who is a tailor and who has the ability to produce 3 shirts in a day, but because of his addiction to television, or his addiction to phone, always scrolling through the phone to know what is happening in Instagram and the greatest, the latest gist or the latest gossip in town, the man that is supposed to make 3 shirts in a day ends up making only 1 shirt. You can see that man has yielded himself, has decided by his addiction to internet, by his addiction to his phone, he has decided to spend his life in the poverty zones of life. Or an author who has the ability to write to write a book in a month, ends up writing just 1 chapter or 2 because he's distracted, because she's distracted looking at his phone every minute, and he's not able to write that book in a month. He's not able to meet his target, has already signed a pact with poverty. Or the young girl who has what it takes to come up with a first class in school, but has an extra year because she failed her exams, not because she's not intelligent, but because she's distracted. Such a girl, such a young man has drained money from the purse of his parents. Or somebody who works in an office, you're given a target that will enable the office the company to prospect, a contract. Is not able to meet up with that assignment, and at the end of the day the company loses that chance of winning that contract. That person has denied the owner of the company, her colleagues, and even herself the opportunity of earning from that contract. So you see how technology is taking money from the hands and the purses of people. Technology is meant to be good, but unfortunately so many people are using it negatively. I remember the day that one young man came to our house. He's a junior friend. He came to inform me that he has found somebody to marry, and I was happy for him. I said, okay, what kind of books does she read? Because I'm a book person. What kind of books does she read? So I could send some books to her through the young man. And he told me that she doesn't read much. What does she do with her time? She watches a lot of series on television. What kind of series does she watch? And he told me, I just knew that he had gotten for himself a vain partner, somebody who will not be able to be productive, because from what somebody consumes, from the kind of thing that somebody consumes, you will know the quality and you will know the output. You will know what that kind of person is capable of producing. Okay, a person who feeds vanity into his mind, a person who feeds vanity into her mind will of necessity produce vanity. Okay, so the mind is the hub of the body. The quality of content that we take into our mind will determine our output, will determine how productive we will be, will determine the kind of result we will give. And that is why I want to encourage anyone and everybody listening to this video to flip technology around. Remember what I said initially, that technology is our friend. They were meant for our productivity. They were meant for our good. So flip it around and use it. Instead of being a servant to it, instead of being addicted to your phone, use your phone constructively to learn how to become wealthy. They are all there in the internet. The best of books are there in the internet. The best of videos are there in the internet. And the truth is this: a man who doesn't know what it takes to create wealth cannot create wealth. So the starting point, the beginning point for wealth creation is financial literacy. And the internet gives us that opportunity to be literate, gives us that opportunity to educate ourselves on how to create wealth. So I want to encourage you, go to your internet, go to YouTube, use your internet to learn. Brian Tracy says that wealth leaves tracks. All you need to do is to put your marks on the tracks. Just go on the tracks that have been left by men who have created wealth in the past, and you will be able to create wealth also. Okay, there are laws that control the flow of money, and if you don't know these laws, you will not be able to create wealth. So look out for them. They are there in your technology, they are there in the internet, they are there in your smartphone. Find out these laws that govern the flow of money. Now, at the end of this video, at the description box, you will see the link to my author's page in Amazon. I have a book titled The Gold in My Garden. That book, I took my time to explain the laws of money there. You will love it. Okay, so read that book. Look for other books, very beautiful books that have been written by men and women over the years. Find them and read. Find out the laws that control wealth creation and read them, and you will be in a position to create wealth by yourself. I know you must have heard that unfortunate saying that if you want to hide something from an African, hide it in a book. And you know, the most unfortunate thing is that so many people go ahead to authenticate or to validate these codes by not opening books. If you check your phone, you will see that there are a lot of beautiful audio books on the internet. Audio books that can help you, can listen to, and you will learn so much about wealth creation so that you can go ahead and create wealth and be a blessing to your world. Okay, you need a lot of wealth, a lot of money to fulfill purpose and to be a blessing to your world. So use your technology constructively, use it productively. Refuse to be addicted to the phone. Be the master, be in charge, be able to identify the times that you need to use your phone in a day, and the times you need to use it to learn, and the time that you need to use it to work. Remember what I said again, that one of the most important laws of money, is that money flows in the direction of those who have goods or services to give in exchange for it. So please produce goods and services and bless your world with your wealth. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you've not done so, and send this link, share this link with somebody who might need it, okay, who might need this relevant information. Remember also to put on your bell notification so you will also be notified each time I release a new video. Don't forget to check the description box for my book, The Gold in My Garden, and so many other books that are there that can be a blessing to you. Until I come your way next time, please keep thriving.